On the issue of foreigners' welcome, oranges are compared with apples every day and thrown into the same opinion pot. We need many qualified foreigners, but millions of migrants look for a better living with us. Mismanagement. Radicals win. Realpolitik with heart and mind missing. With 8.2 billion people, the flow of foreigners into our countries is the most natural thing in the world. We call them tourists or managers, scientists or journalists, students or artists. Just two numbers. 62.8 million foreigners visited the US in 2023, up 11 million, or 21.2% from a total 51.8 million visitors in 2022. This is good even for MAGA fans, because those foreign travelers spent $165 billion on goods and services in 2022, supporting more than 1 million American jobs. Europe welcomed even 700 million foreign visitors in 2023, 3 billion nights spent at tourist accommodation establishments in the EU. You may call it a friendly invasion with deep pockets. Without scientific and management exchange, our industrialized countries would no longer function. But neither do private households without helping hands from far away. We all depend on foreigners. This is simply forgotten by the nationalistic extremists. When we travel or work abroad, we are foreigners ourselves and want to be treated fairly and kindly. So where are the problems? Millions of people are looking for a much better future outside their often poor, unsafe and corrupt homelands. Many desperate people from Central and South America want to live in the US, the golden land of unlimited opportunities. Shaped. From Africa, Syria or Afghanistan, migrant rush to social welfare countries in Europe. On a dangerous smuggle route of despair, tens of thousands are raped or killed, paying thousands for dollars for traffickers who make the big money. Possible only for richer, the fitter and the younger migrants. Survival of the fittest, strongest, youngest. A frustrating lottery of death or new life, too often ending disappointingly in new slums. Today, democracies are torn between an open policy of refugee welcome and a desire to restrict immigration. The more important and controversial an issue is in an open democracy, the more extensively it must be debated and resolved in accordance with the will of the majority. This is the only way to avoid political overload, which leads to polarization and xenophobia. Open borders and high social benefits in money that can be transferred home are clear incentives for migration to rich countries. Moreover, frustration at home with lack of political justice and persecution, political systems must find an effective response to this. Humanity without realism will fail, but so will realism without humanity. We need humanity, as refugees are not figures on the chessboard, like Pope Francis told us. But we must balance heart and mind in our societies. Emotional and ideological pros and cons should give way to balanced rational perspectives, otherwise intolerance and populism will prevail. MissionFuture.com presents the Golden Global Champions. Like Denmark, with a fresh migration realpolitik with heart and mind. Combining humanity with the will of the people.